What's going on, Empire? Ryan, aka the Emperor here, joined for the first time by
Josh.
the Jester, the court jester,
No.
the Empire's resident joker over here.
No. The other guy in all the gameplay vids.
Yep, my partner in crime here. And we're getting on the mic together to do a little tier list. You've probably seen this 20 million other times, but we figured this would be a good spot to start out with for the tier list, and that is going to be breaking down every set that's come out for Digimon, just like the main sets, not starter decks or anything, although we might talk about some of the starter decks that came out in between or around the same time. So Josh, before we kind of hop in, anything you want to add for that?
No, except that be prepared for all of my rankings to be based on aesthetics of the set image.
Yeah, so we didn't start out when Josh had been playing longer than me, so he'll probably have a little more to say. But we didn't start out right when the game came out, so get through the first few sets with us before we go into our own personal, hands-on thoughts. So we're starting off with Special Release Booster 1.0. So this includes all of BT1 as well as most of BT2. Again, I didn't play this set. I've only heard certain things. Omnimon was great or whatever. So I mean, if Omnimon's good, it's got to at least be like a B tier. But I'm sure some of the nostalgia, the unks, I'm sure the unks in the chat are going to say it's an all-time. Where would you put it, Josh?
Probably an all-time. I think I did actually open a pack from this set in the I think it came maybe in like the yellow starter deck, like starter 2 or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the original starter decks actually came with packs for like the sets or whatever. So yep. Wow, I didn't know you had a yellow starter deck, Josh.
Yeah, I had the
yellow those
one.
Patamons were worth a pretty penny back in the day.
Well, yeah.
Now they're nothing.
I think I had the yellow one and maybe the purple one.
Yep. Nice. All right, so next we're on to Special Release Booster 1.5. I don't really know what came out of this one. I know like Imperial came out of this one. I think Yellow Greymon may have came out in this. Or maybe it was Shine Greymon came out in this one. Like the OGBT2 Shine Greymon, I think. Yeah. So.
Well, I do like myself some Shine Greymon. So I'm going to put in the B because I don't really know.
But listen, these were all from a simpler time in Digimon. A time that, depending on what content creators you watch, Zenitsu probably wants to go back to it. All right, next we're at BT4, Great Legend. This one introduced Hybrid for Game. If you remember the original, what was it, Aguni and... Yep, the not Beowulf, but the... What's the level 4 one called? Lobomon.
Yeah.
Lobomon. Yeah, that's what it was. So they did that. The secret rares were the Ancient Greymon and the... Ancient Garurumon, which were both like pretty good back in the day. Ancient Greymon still pops up now and then in OTK decks. Yeah. So,
I might, having not played this set at all and not played during that time, I can't say for sure, but I feel like hybrid has been like a big thing for so long. Maybe not recently, but I wouldn't say terrorize the game. But
we're getting there. We're getting to it. Didn't terrorize in this set, but we'll get to the set where it terrorized in.
But maybe for like introducing hybrid, I'd put it into like all time. I mean, maybe I reassess that later, but that's where I'd go.
All right, next a big set here: BT5 Battle of Omni. This had obviously Blitz Omni, which was a key card for like years. Zwart Defeat, we all love that. This had a lot of people's, another Unk call out, a lot of people's favorite Digimon, Yellow Lord Nightmon. People wish they would bring back Yellow Lord Nightmon. I think this one, don't want to get ahead of nobody, but I think this might be our first superior mode S tier sort of thing. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah,
It just has so many, staple like great Digimon.
yeah, especially from like I don't know. I probably started really playing the game back in BT8, and I feel like Zwart Defeat was a card we talked about.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
all
back
the
then,
time.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
All right, then we got BT6, which is Double Diamond. Trying to remember what was in Double Diamond here. They had the bonds, Bond of Courage and Bond of Bravery.
Oh,
Those were the
yeah.
not Bond of Courage, Bond of Friendship.
Yeah.
Those were the
The Agubon and Gabumon
yeah, the secret
decks.
rares.
Yeah.
Yep, and those tamers, especially the Matte one, it was still terrorizing. Constructed for a while. Those Gabumon Rush decks. Yeah, this one I don't remember too much about though.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really know all that much about Double Diamond.
Did that one also have the first card that got banned? Was that from that set?
I don't know what was the first card to be banned.
The why am I so bad at this? Yo, take away my Bandai TCG Plus account because I can't remember these. But the one that was broken with Susanumon in BT7 when that came out, let you basically go into it for free from a tamer.
I don't remember.
I can like picture it, but wasn't it like Mega Digimon Fusion? That's what it was. MDF, Mega
Okay.
Digimon Fusion. And it basically let you go from a level, like you could evolve into a level 7 for like free basically, but as long as you met all the other requirements. But since Susanumon was a level 7 that could digivolve on tamers, you could just go right into that. But anyway, so I'm kind of thinking B.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fine to me.
All right, here we go. Finally getting into this is where Digimon slipped. All right, the first EX set, the first extra booster set, EX1 Classic Collection. Yeah, first of all, not a fan of the arts. I don't know. It's just the encyclopedia art or whatever.
Yeah, but like it was a callback to the Digimon card game.
Listen,
from
if I want to call back
2000.
to the 2000 card game, I go play the 2000 card game.
Can I just tell a little anecdote? I got Digimon World 1 on PS1 sealed back in like 1999. My dad bought it for me. Went to the GameStop or whatever, or EB Games, whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
EB Games. Yep, Electronic Boutique.
And it came with the Metal Greymon that I still have,
Ooh.
and it has a number on it. It was like they were like 1 to 200,000 or something.
Oh wow.
So mine's like 156,978 or something, but I still have that, and it's sitting in a sleeve. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the
Right,
old
but-
card game.
But from Classic Collection, all right, we had it only had one secret rare, which is the first thing that you should be like, okay, this set is like a little weird. That was the Machine Dramon, the one that couldn't have
yeah.
DP reduced. Did have Analog Youth, still a goated card.
Yeah, it's true.
It had Ice Wall, which had to get restricted because that was just an awful designed card. Other than that, it had like the jamming XVmon that the decks used for a little bit. Other than that, it really didn't have anything. Can you remember anything else, Josh?
No.
I don't. Other than Analog Youth, I don't even remember it having any tamers.
No, I don't think it did.
Yeah, like it was just. Listen.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Which we already got started here, but
Yeah. I could just go on and on. This was around kind of here. BT7 was when Josh got me into the game. I remember these two sets were in the stores a lot.
yeah.
And yeah, I bought way more of that than I should have because it was cheap. It was like $40 a box because
Yeah,
stores wanted to
yeah.
get rid of it. I was like, oh yeah, and it had that the Vmon that when you unsuspended once per turn you could gain a
Oh,
memory.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
remember I bought a box and I was like, surely it's just a rare. I'll open at least a couple of these because I needed like 2 more. and I opened one out of the whole box, and every other rare I had got like 4 of. I was like, and I don't think I got a single analog youth either. From that, I was like, this is awful.
Played that Vmon for a long time, actually.
Yeah, pretty good. So, all right, next we're going on to BT7. This is what I kind of alluded to when we were talking about Great Legends. So this is Next Adventure. This was when Hybrid took over the game. You had blue Hybrid, yellow Hybrid. You were really big into the green Hybrid.
So Next Adventure, I think, was the first booster box that I bought. I bought it from the local game store that after this set was like, nobody bought this, so we're not going to carry Digimon anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I think from the box I built a like a green hybrid deck with was it JP?
Yep, JP, yep.
And brought that to our first pre-release, which was basically just like a locals, but with a pre-release packs.
Listen, this set is not in the Don't Get Me Started, but don't get me started on that first pre-release. I still have like PTSD from that. Yeah, I got the trauma.
But yeah, that was it was fun to open. I think hybrids are really cool. I haven't built a hybrid or played hybrid in a long time, but
hybrids now are more manageable than they were back when this set came out. Because when this set came out, like, you couldn't do anything against hybrids. Blue hybrid, they just locked you down. Yellow hybrid, they'd end up with like 8, 9, 10 security, drag the games out.
Green hybrid, you just dirtled.
Yeah, green hybrid, red hybrid could kill pretty quick because they had the old ancient gray that could still do stuff, so that deck was all right. Green hybrid really couldn't do too much, but it was basically blue and yellow were at the top. Then red was probably after that, and then green, or even some people also ran Christmas hybrid to play certain options and stuff. But yeah, so I think this one. Listen, I don't want to put it in superior mode just because like the meta itself wasn't very good. But I do think it added a lot of stuff to the game that we saw for a while.
Yeah, I would agree. So all-timer.
Yeah. I think it's up in all-time. All right, next we got BT8. So this was that pre-release that Josh is talking about. New Awakening. So this also came out not exactly with, but I think like a week or two later, the Imperial Dramon Star deck and the Mastimon Star deck came out. So we're going to just kind of count them in with this set. So this one had armors. Josh, you were big armors.
Yeah. I mean, like, armor... I think Armor Rush was the first... So I played the green hybrid deck and I enjoyed it, but, you know, at the pre-release. But I think Armors was what I was most excited about. I was really excited for Armors. I didn't net tech. I just built an armor deck and went with it, and it was a lot of fun to play. I think Flame Dramon and Magnamon and...
Yep, Lydramon.
I mean, I was going to say I like Flame Dramon and Magnamon. Lydramon always feels like they kind of give him the short shrift, but I'm a big Vmon head. But not Imperial Dramon Vmon, Armor Rush Vmon.
Lydramon just ended up being Davis's mount.
Yeah.
Fast travel, get on Lydramon. But my favorite from BT8, listen, it had the armors. It had the stuff to support the Imperial deck. Not too much to support the Massimon deck.
Yeah.
But the Massimon deck out of the box was pretty solid. It had Black War Greymon. That was the deck I was interested in. And a lot of people were like, oh, Black War Greymon, that's what's going to stop the hybrid stuff from the set before, because it was, delete tamers. No, it was too slow. It couldn't really do that, but, nice try, Black War Greymon. And another archetype from that. Why did I just forget it?
I don't know. It had all the Ghost Game stuff in there, too. Like Gamamon and...
Yeah, that Gamamon's never been... I
will say, though, I mean, it had that hero that was played in a lot of decks.
Yeah, that one, that was a good generic red tamer. We didn't talk about Jessmon. I believe that was also BT5, or might have been 6. But that was up there as well, Jessmon. I'm trying to remember what that other card in BT8 was. The other archetype, because it was Black War Greymon. Creepymon was the other secret. Like, the secrets were awful, right? This set, it had Paladin mode and Creepymon, awful. People tried to do Creepy Mill. Will tried it. Yeah. Josh's partner, Will, tried it, and it just wasn't good. I think that was the last deck he tried to build.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
it had the Rapidmon, which a lot of people used in Yellow Hybrid.
Oh yeah, Rapidmon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm totally blanking. There was definitely like another archetype in this set that was like viable though. But I can't remember it now.
Yeah.
I just remember Blackboard Greymon and Armors, yeah. But because of Blackboard Greymon and Armors, I think it deserves at least to be in B.
Yeah.
Just because it has like those things.
I did play the BT8 Magnamon for a really long time.
Yeah, that card. It only finally just started getting power crept out. All right, next we got the EX2 Digital Hazard.
Can I just say one thing about BT8? Yeah. The alt art for Magnamon is an all-timer for that set.
For Magnamon?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
He was like glowing, I think. Like he had, I don't know. It just I remember it looked good.
It looked good.
So,
nope. Yeah, a lot of the alt arts definitely look good.
Sorry, I'll let us move on.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying, EX2 Digital Hazard. So this was the best anime series, Tamers, but did not make the best set.
Well, I think they definitely had some interesting things in it. So, we have you got Mother D Reaper and you got the D Reaper archetype.
Honestly, D Reaper was the best deck to come out of this set.
Yeah. And although I will say, like, I'm always a little disappointed when they use the screenshots for art. But
yeah.
I get why with like licensing and stuff.
Yeah, it's the animation licensing.
But yeah, so we have Mother D Reaper, but we have probably my favorite, my pet card, my pet Digimon line.
Oh no, wait. Let me try to. Your pet Digimon line. Oh. Justimon.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we had Justimon, and I tried so hard to get EX2 Justimon to work, and it didn't ever. And I'm still really mad that Rio also has an all-timer alt art right here. Where he's like leaning over. It's from below, and his like Digivice is like doing a little glowing thing.
Yeah. They did have some good alt arts in that one.
And we even get the Halloween Rio later.
Yeah.
But
doesn't work now.
Yeah, no. So
do it.
Yeah, so I would say that was an all-timer. Although this was back when we would like buy a box and then like build packs out of the box.
Yeah.
Build decks out of the box for fun. So I have fond memories of playing the set, but that's about it.
Yeah. So yeah, D Reaper. I mean, Justimon wasn't a deck back then.
No.
Justimon's gone. It's kind of a deck now. But D Reaper was the best. There was obviously Gallimon, which was like still a little too slow. Now there's some cards from that set that like people still will use. Sakuyamon, again, like it was trying to do stuff with plugins, and the plugins weren't all that great.
Yeah.
It eventually got better plugins, and then they decided plugins didn't matter and could do any option. That's when it got busted. And and Mega Gargamon just stinks. So, unless he's like using the gold Rapidmon.
I feel like the card that we saw out of this set that has had the most staying power, personally, I think, is Mother D Reaper with like the Mother Shoto decks. Like
Mother Shoto. I mean, now those don't exist, but Mother still pops up in certain decks that are like, oh, I don't really need an egg, so I can abuse this Mother in other ways, like Dark Masters or whatever. But yeah, I think. Listen, this might be controversial. I'm going C for crappy. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, despite my misplaced love for Justimon, I think I have to agree.
Yeah, this isn't a set that you would have necessarily wanted to open, especially because the best deck in it, D Reaper, was all rares or below. So you would just $20 on TCG Player. You could have put that deck together. All right, next we got BT9 X Record. They brought all the X antibodies in. So you had, listen, we'll kind of just go through some of them before we go to the big decks. But you had War Greymon X antibody. You had Gallimon X antibody, which really didn't do much for the deck. You had the Dex Darugamon line. You had, well, now we're going to get into some competitive decks. Because there were a lot of competitive decks that came out of this. Grand Kawagamon, to Grandest Kuwagamon was the X-Antibody one that came out. So with the old promo Grand Kuwagamon, that was an OTK deck. You had Metal Garurumon, which made the Garurumon decks really strong as OTK decks because they got all battle protection from their X-Antibody line. You had Alphamon, of course, which was probably like the best singular deck to come out of this, with the Alphamon Oryuken, which could gain back up to 7 memory at the end of your turn and unsuspend and do multiple security checks easily. And then, like, the key card from this set, the other secret rare that everyone was after, was Death Xmon.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Death Xmon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it doesn't see play too much, but back when this set came out, like, everyone needed a few Death Xmons.
Was the X-Antibody option in this
Yep.
set? Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
the original X-Antibody option, yep.
And was Cool Boy in this set too? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool Boy.
OG
Yep.
Cool Boy.
Yep. Great for mono X-Antibody decks and everything. So a lot of people didn't like this set because we named off like 3 or 4 OTK decks. So this was like kind of like the other than BT7 with the hybrids. This was probably like the next power spike in the game. But maybe I'm biased, Josh, so you might have to talk me off the clip, but I'm going superior mode.
I'm not going to argue with this
one
because I don't know why, but I feel like there were some points in this game where I kind of just like stopped, didn't really pay that much attention, didn't really buy many cards, and I think BT9 was one of those.
Oh, I bought like 6 boxes of this off the rip. Josh, you were there. You opened some of them with me. It was my birthday weekend. Will, and Andrew.
I vaguely remember, but I also remember. I think I did buy a box of BT9, but I don't remember like being very excited about it.
Wrong. All right, next we got BT10, which is Cross Encounter, and this one is probably most famous for the. We were all excited building our Shoutmon Cross decks, and then a week after the set came out, they restricted Cross 4. Like 1 week after.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, good thing that was only like $1 card, or we all would have been very upset.
I think I like ordered all the cards online for that deck, and then like a week later,
yeah, literally a week after the set came out, and that was definitely a tough point for the game because lost a lot of consumer trust for Bandai, but because Cross 4, Shoutmon X4, Cross 4 got limited, the set really didn't have much. It had the early stuff for Bagra, which wasn't all that good. It had Bloomlord, which was good. Like, Bloomlord was like the first good green deck we had, other than like Grandest. But it was like, this was more of like a go wide deck instead of a stack-based OTK deck. And some people still try to make Bloomlord a thing. And we had Venusmon, which pops up now and then as like a tech card. Yeah, but other than that, not really a lot of decks came out of this.
And now I feel like really dumb asking this question, but like, what set saw blue flare cards? Was that this one?
Yes, that was this one. You're right.
Okay,
I was thinking about this earlier. Like, oh, Josh loves blue flare.
Yeah, because
it had blue flare.
Because blue flare had like Digicross stuff too.
Yep.
So,
yeah. This was the blue flare set. Ooh, that might save it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I loved playing blue.
Also
flare.
had some like Dark Knightmon stuff, which was like all right.
I love playing blue flare. I tried to play as much as I could when we would go out and play.
All right, John. Where would you put it then? Because I know where I would put it, but I'm gonna let you throw the ball on this one.
I really like blue flare, but I think because of the Shoutmon Cross 4 being banned like immediately, I would put it in the B tier.
Okay, that's where I thought you were gonna put it. And this one, the secret rares were Shoutmon King mode, which didn't really do anything, and then Jesmon GX, which still pops up now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, I probably would have put it in the crappy, but blue flare saves it a little bit.
Yeah, well, it saves it for me at least.
All right. Next, we got EX3 Draconic Roar. This one was all about dinosaurs and dragons. It had the 4 Great Dragons deck, which never did anything.
Yeah.
It had Chaos Dramon, which was a boost for Machine Dramon decks. It had Dorbikmon, which was an OTK deck that pops up now and then. Trying to remember what else it had. It had the I think this might have had the red purple Imperial Dramon stuff in it. Was EX3? I'm pretty sure. Listen, the thing that this set is most known for is all the mistranslations and like stuff they had to do for this deck because they mistranslated it so badly. Like there's so like I remember there it's restricted now, but the EX3 Growlmon on the card itself it says on deletion, like delete a 3K or less and whatever. But it's a when digivolving. Like it's supposed to be when digivolving, but they put on deletion. Like that's how bad they messed up.
How do you even mess that up?
And they forgot to put a bunch of different traits for things and all this other stuff. And so yeah. What do you think, Josh? Trying to remember what the secret rares on this one were.
I'm gonna say crappy.
You're gonna say crappy?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say crappy because of everything you
said.
Okay,
what were the secret rares in this one, Josh? Trying to remember. EX3.
Honestly, I don't remember.
I remember EX4 because EX4 had some goated.
I know I bought a box of EX3.
Yeah.
Because at that time, like I would buy EX sets.
Yeah, and I would buy the BT sets.
Yeah. I don't even know. See, so we can't remember. So I'm gonna go with crappy still.
Oh, you're gonna see. I want to say don't get me started, because of the translation issues too.
That's fair. Yeah, put it in. Over
I might have to look up the EX3 secret rares. Okay, it was Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode and Examon. So those were alright secret rares at the time. Like those weren't bad. Okay, fine. We'll put in crappy.
Okay.
But it's like right here. It's like it's flirting. It's like hard. Yeah. It just has slightly more playable cards than EX1. But it's trying really hard to go down here. All right, BT11. What was this one? Dimensional phase or something? I don't remember. I can't read that. It's too Dimensional Crisis, something like that. I have a box somewhere around here, but I ain't gonna go look for it. Anyway, so this had Mirage Galgamon, which was a menace. This had it had some more blue flare cards, I believe, as well. This was like the second wave of blue flare cards, and it had some more cross stuff. It came like with X3, Shaman Cross 3 and stuff. It had like Tyramon stuff that wasn't very good. It had the Phoenixmon stuff that wasn't very good. This had Raid. This introduced Raid. Remember, you had a Marsmon deck?
Yeah.
That they never supported again.
Yeah.
This had the Machine Dramon with the Analog Man. Was the first time that came out. Yep. And this had the All Force V Dramon stuff with the really expensive secret rare Tamer. Was her name Rika?
Oh.
No, not Rika. Rena. Yeah, Rena. Rika's the Sakuyamon. So this had a lot of stuff. Blue was really good. Listen, I don't make blue decks. Mirage was the last blue deck I made. So that just shows the level that decks have to get to.
Right. This was is this still back when different colors had different archetypes? Like black does this and blue does this, or was this when did they start switching over to the deck archetypes that any color can support?
Yeah, no, this is still kind of more structured, I'd say. Blue was still doing mainly bouncing and card draw and unsuspend. Blue was still busted. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. So, what do you think, Josh?
Yeah, I don't remember this at all, so I except for Marsmon.
What? I remember you, me, and Will sitting around the table cracking open boxes. Wow.
Yeah, I know. We bought some boxes of this. I remember the one.
I remember we didn't get like any secret rares though. This had Galactimon, Josh. The OG Galactimon was in this. Was the secret rare?
No, isn't he in BT?
No, this is Galactimon. This is Galactimon. BT11.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Another pet deck. Sure, yeah. B then, I guess. If it has Galacticmon, then yeah, B.
I think it's got some really fire cards. I think you gotta throw it up in some all time.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight you on this.
It's kind of like the same thing as EX3. It's like somewhere between there. But I think like Mirage was, and this also had Black War Greymon X Antibody.
Okay.
Listen, this set had crazy stuff. How could I forget Black War Greymon X Antibody? Greymon X Antibody needs to come back to give Greymon X a chance, but they won't. But Greymon X Antibody terrorized the format for a summer. Mirage Galgamon was around forever. Rena is still like $40, even though Old Force does nothing. You know. Yeah, this set had some stuff, so I think it deserves all time. And it had some good Blue Flare support. This was the last time Blue Flare was playable.
There was still Blue Flare stuff later.
Yeah, but it wasn't playable. All right, next we got BT12, which is Across Time. This is a protagonist set. So they had, this was the first like Marcus Shine Greymon set, with the one that when it suspends you can Digivolve into a yellow Greymon. It had the Hunters, so that was like with the save mechanic.
Oh, did we get Quartzmon in this set?
Quartzmon, yep, that was one of the super rares. The secrets in this set were... Oh, what were the secrets in this set? I'm so bad at remembering what they are now. Anyways, but you had the Raid War Greymon. You got a Raid Gallantmon too. They just put Raid on every red card back then. You had the Emperor Greymon that made Red Hybrid good again. I talked about Shine. Shine wasn't like top tier yet, but this was like the first wave of support that it needed. You had Hunters, which was really good because they could just like get to level 5 and attack for a bunch. Like they didn't need to climb up to level 6 or anything. Mm-hmm. And they were a tamer based deck, which back then was really hard to interact with tamers. Quartzmon, as you said, was like a big stall piece.
Yep.
Anything you wanted to add to that, Josh?
No. I think it's another set that I don't remember really playing or paying attention to.
Oh, yeah. This set had awful secret rares. It was Darkness Bagramon and Cross 7 Superior Mode or whatever. Shaman Cross 7. Yeah, this set had awful secret rares. The secret rares killed this set. Thankfully, I think I only opened like 1 or 2 of the secret rares. But other than that, I think it's still like an all-timer.
Okay.
Just because all the pro tags and everything, like
Yeah.
there were so many different decks that like got support or like kind of got started in that set.
Yeah.
All right, next we got EX4, which is alternate being. This had, for the secret rares, it had the Omnimon Alter S.
Yep.
And Alter B was the secret rare. And Shoutmon, or not Shoutmon, Shine Greymon Ruin Mode, which is still a big one for secret rare. Other than that, the rest of the set was pretty mid, from what I remember. I don't think like too much else came out of it other than like stuff around those secret rares.
Yeah. This isn't a very memorable set.
So, with the secret rares, it's tough because they are such good secret rares. But I think overall, it's probably just like I can't remember much from it. Like, it was alternate forms. It had like the alternate Sakuyamon form, which never really saw play up until Sakuyamon got broken. It had trying to remember what other stuff it had. It had like the black Rapidmons, which no one really cared about. I think it had was this the Heaven's Judgment? Did that come out in this set? That might have been like the best option card for it, but yeah, it's a overall forgettable set. All right, BT13. This is one of my favorite sets.
I think we bought a case of this.
Yeah. Yep, yeah, we did. We split a case on this versus Royal Knights. Had the whole Royal Knights archetype with Yggdrasil, King Drazel, 76. The secret rares were the Galamon, which was still like really expensive, saw a lot of play until it got reprinted a couple times. And the Omnimon that is like important for Royal Knights to play out everything from Yggdrasil.
I remember when you opened the case, you got like a bunch of one of the secrets.
Yeah, we got
like
Galamons and only one Omnimon, and no alt arts of any of those secrets either. It was just like, what the heck? What a, which was all right, I guess. Whatever. I had a lot of Galamons for a while. Yeah, the alt arts were great in this set. Trying to remember what else was in this. I think there was the other. This had more of the Shine Greymon support. EX4 also had Shine Greymon support, so this was like when Shine Greymon finally like reached its pinnacle.
You could really get those Marcus punches in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This had all the burst modes, so this had Shine Greymon burst mode, Mirage Galgamon burst mode. So this was also when Mirage became like really good. EX5 was like the final boost for Mirage, but this also made it really good. And then Rosemon and Ravenmon, no one talk about. But I think I don't want to put it in superior mode. I'm thinking all time. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, I think we should really save superior mode for like the absolute best of the best.
Yeah.
As much as
still like the Royal Knights, like everyone loves the Royal Knights, so it's still like a great set. I was at a Walmart not long ago and they still had packs of this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at Target the other day too, and I wanted to get some packs, and they were like a limit of 2. I was like, "This isn't Pokemon. This is Digimon.
Yeah.
I ain't scalping nothing."
Yeah.
I was like, "What the 2 packs?" But anyway, all right. Next we got BT14. This is Blast Ace. So the Ace mechanic was introduced in this.
First time you can really interact with your opponents like on their turn.
Yep. It had bunch of the original Digidestin with Ty's line, Mimi's line, TK's line, and who was the blue one? Oh, and Joe's line, which didn't really matter. But yeah. So this also had the trainings as a box topper.
Okay.
Which I bought a lot of these boxes because trainings made up like a lot of value.
Yeah.
In this set, even though there wasn't much else in the set of value. I don't know, what are your thoughts on aces though? I mean, obviously they've changed a lot since they were first introduced, Josh.
Yeah. I don't know. it's nice to. I play a lot of Magic, so I'm used to interacting on other people's turns. Yeah, something I definitely missed in the early days of Digimon, but also liked that you couldn't interact with other people like on their turns. It kind of depends.
It's a give and take.
It kind of depends.
Either way.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's like, are you doing all this stuff? I wish I could do something. Other times, it's nice to not have to worry about somebody kind of just stopping you.
It's a pendulum, right? So they had stuff where you couldn't do anything, and then they were making stuff too strong, like the OTK decks that came out.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, well, we need something to do stuff against the opponent on on their turn. So it swung back the other way, and then it was like, oh, now you can't do as much, and now we got to start giving protections and everything to this, and now everything has protection, and then it's like, not even protection during your turn, it's until the end of your opponent's turn, so now even on your turn, you can't do anything against your guy.
Yeah.
So it's like the pendulum has to go back again somehow. It's tough to find the perfect middle, but...
I will say, I think with trainings and introduction of aces, I would probably like put this in superior mode.
Really?
Yeah, because I think like, I mean, you're still playing trainings now, right? And soon
Yeah.
we'll get the dual color trainings.
Yep.
Aces still have a big role to play. We still see a lot of aces. I don't know. I think
Yeah, but we don't see these aces.
No, I know, but I think
And
like,
even the secret rares, we don't see anything. Like the secret rares are like under $5. Like if this was like if Patamon was still like a $20, like a $10, $15 card, it'd be like okay, at least that's like a super rare. But even that card's like dropped down a lot.
I mean, I think for me,
Like not that I'm talking monetary value is what makes a set good, but you do like
yeah. No, I hear you. But I think for me, like, what is like influencing this being in superior mode is like, did this have a big influence on the game? And I think with the with the things it introduced, it has had
all
a big
right.
effect.
You convinced me, and only because I think we might get some comments on the video about this. And I'll take love, hate, whatever, interaction. All right, moving on to EX5 Animal Coliseum. This set was busted, Josh. You remember this?
No.
This had Leviamon introduced, which is still a deck that pops up now and then.
Yeah.
Anubismon, which had to be banned, restricted. Protoform,
Oh,
the second Garurumon X line, which had 2 cards restricted. Gabumon X and Garurumon X both had to be restricted. This had Leomon stuff, which didn't really matter. This had Galaxy, the Galaxy stuff, Lunamon and Chronomon.
And that's still being
yeah,
played
that's
too.
still.
Yeah.
So like this set was like probably the last big power spike we had. Might have been like it was either like it was probably BT13 might have been a little bit of power spike set, but this was a huge power spike set.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dangerous power spike set. Dangerous. Like, I don't know if I want to put in superior mode because of how dangerous it was. Like, so many cards from this set had to be restricted and outright banned, Sayo and Ko. No, Ko.
Oh, yeah.
Ko. Is it Ko and Sayo or Sayo and Ko? I think it's Ko. It's Sayo and Ko, right? Because Sayo's the girl one, right? Anyway, yeah, I think Sayo and Ko had to be banned, outright banned, because it made too many, like, loops. Turnstile loops. But, yeah, so this is like a dangerous set. Where would you put it, Josh?
Well, I guess if I have to go by what I said for the last set, if it had a big influence on the game, then I guess I'd say superior mode. I know we didn't talk beforehand about how we were rating these.
Yeah,
so.
it's a feelings thing,
Yeah,
there's a lot. Listen, you know what I would have done to be like controversial? I'd be in the "don't get me started" thing, like like but for like the opposite reason of EX1. Like EX1 didn't have enough good cards. This one had too many cards that were too good.
Yeah.
But don't get me started. All right, BT15. Okay, I'm just gonna. This is a don't get me started one. All right. Apocalypse, awful. Thank you, Japan, for slugging through the trenches.
Taking one for the team.
Yeah, for that. But we also got screwed not only by an Apocalypse ban, right when the set came out, but they put the LM set in this, which included super rares and stuff. So it was even harder to pull the super rares from the set you wanted, like the rookies and the Gatomon. And, like, Angelwomon Ace used to be a lot. Like, I think she's dropped quite a bit now. But the Gatomon's still up there. The Gabumon's been up and down.
That reminds me, what set
Tentomon used to be expensive.
Which one was the set that had, like, the foil rookies that, like, replaced rares? In the pack. Was that BT11?
Yeah, BT11 had that, which was a little rough, too. Yeah, that made it hard to pull rares in that set. Because they would just put foil commons or uncommons in there.
Just talking about that reminded me of that.
And actually, not only did they have that with the foil commons and uncommons, but remember they had the campaign rares too, that were like alt arts of older cards.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, like there was HPD and Pride Memory Boost.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That were like foil alt arts, and the old command, was it the Commandramon? And I think there was a the Gazimon too, the full art Gazimon. But anyway, yeah, not to go back to BT11. So yeah, but don't get me started on BT15. Like, just an awful set. 3 secret rares. None of them are... Well, Apoglamon was too good. But the other 2 don't see any play because Metal Garurumon isn't really a thing. Alright. Somewhere in here, maybe we should talk about the reprint set. Because somewhere around BT14 or so, we got Resurgent Booster 1. And unfortunately, this set alone almost killed the game, Josh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because this set sold so poorly that stores didn't want to buy any more product.
Oh, yeah.
And what set was being ordered right after this set came out?
BT16.
BT16. So, BT16 was so short printed, and it was like another EX5. We had all the DNAs. Paildramon was obviously the best.
Yeah.
We had Ukomon in this. We had Tyrant Kabuterimon was a big deck that came out of this. Like, there were a lot of chase cards in this set, and like no one could get anything from this.
Oh, this is the set with the best Magnamon of all time. The
Yep.
Magnamon
X Antibody and Rapidmon X Antibody. Yep,
Yeah.
those were the secret rares. So
I will say, yeah, a great set. I don't want to like I don't want to dock it for the business decisions.
No.
Like, obviously, like, Resurgence boosters, poor sales led to this not selling or not being printed that much.
right.
So I don't want to knock it for that. Though it definitely tough to like, even just like, I don't know, maybe you want like your a Magnamon X or a Paildramon or something,
Yeah.
and you go to buy it and it's like $30 or more.
Yeah, I mean,
tough.
Magnamon was like 60
I know,
for a while.
yeah.
50, 60.
I mean, I went to go look up and purchase that Paildramon the other day, and it was like $35. I didn't end up doing it.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, that card's still a lot.
yeah.
So, I do think, though, just all the cards that are in it,
Yeah,
it's probably still superior.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, there are so many hits.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
Daviskin, all those.
the Ukamon, Magnamon,
Yeah,
Daviscan,
Ukomon's like crazy good.
yeah. Is this the Ukam? This is the promo Ukamon is the one that's no.
Yeah, restricted. Yeah,
Okay.
Promo's the one that's restricted. That's the one that gains you memory. So right around when this came out, because of the new Ukomon, this is when Numamon really started going. Like, Numamon was around because BT15 is what gave us Numamon X, which was the big power spike Numamon needed. But this was like around the time BT15, BT16 when Numamon was like best deck in format. Alright, then we got EX6, which suffered from the same issues as BT16. Now, the thing was, with BT16, at least you could still, like, go to your big box stores. Like, I bought a lot of BT16 from Target because they came in the gift set that also came with the movie promos.
Oh yeah.
And had the
Yeah.
little figures. So I bought
Yeah.
a lot of those. So I actually, like, opened quite a bit of BT16. You know, it wasn't at, like, the value I would have liked, but, you know.
Yeah.
But EX6, since EX sets are only at LGSs, like local game
Yeah,
stores,
yeah.
you couldn't get EX6 like anywhere for like under like 120 a box or more.
Yeah.
But this had the 7 Great Demon Lords. This had more Mastemon support. It had Mastemon Ace. It had Cherubimon Ace. It had what was the other secret rare in this other than a Gudamon? It has like a really it was the Miri. Duh. The secret rare Miri.
I
Yeah.
don't really remember this set at all, so I don't really have.
Yeah,
a,
because you didn't buy like any of it. Because
Yeah.
who could?
I mean, I guess like we still see some of these cards like any other set. There's still a couple cards terrorizing us.
Yep. This had the EX6 Lucamon, which is really good. Yeah, I think. I mean, 7 Great Demon Lords was a great deck. The new Barbermon that was shown will probably be like really good. I think I would probably put this somewhere in the all-time. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, next we got BT17 Secret Crisis. This was like the movie set, so this
Oh,
had
yeah.
Omnimon Ace.
Did you like Doomsday Clock or any Digimon stuff? Was that earlier set?
Nope, that was this one. Yeah, Doomsday Clock Diaboromon, because Diaboromon Ace was a box topper in BT14. It was a BT14 box topper. This had the Ancient Greymon and Ancient Garurumon, which were both really good in meta from this set.
Did this have Algubon Ace?
No, that was an LM set.
Oh, I'm set. Okay.
Which
Oh,
came
yeah,
out
yeah,
came out a little after this set, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, we're not gonna go through the LMs too much unless something's like really important here. This had Crimson Mode Ace. Like, this had a lot of good level 7 aces. Crimson Mode Ace, Shine Gray Mode, Burst Mode Ace, the Omnimon Ace, which I already mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I honestly don't remember this set at all. Don't get me started.
The secret rares in this one were the Greymon and the Fenri Lugamon. Or the Takamikazuchi mode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Takamikazuchi, which was...
Maybe this is an all-timer.
You think? Well, you think that makes it an all-timer? You're crazy.
I don't know. Okay.
It is like... So this set...
Sorry, does this set have the card with the longest name, like Metropolitan Police Bureau, blah, blah, blah?
No, we already passed that one. That was in BT15.
Okay.
Well, I think that was BT15. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that card came out in BT15. Yeah, I forgot to mention BT14 15 that we got Digi-Police in that, and the Seeker stuff. So, yeah, I totally forgot about the Seeker stuff. So I guess the Seeker stuff does make Splash Ace go up there a little bit more, because Lugamon was really good. No, 17 had, and 16 had, like, the Dorimon line, which I like. 17 for Seekers had the Takamikazuchi line, which terrorized, you know... I wouldn't say it terrorized the format, but it was definitely, like, probably more of the better OTK decks we'd had in a while. That eventually got old yellered in the back of the barn or whatever. You think it's all time? This is my thing. This set really pushed aces because they made level 7 aces. So, like, your level 6s are already, like, hard to get rid of. And now your opponent can't even attack into your level 6s because the level 7 aces are around now.
Yeah.
Like, Crimson Mode doesn't show up as much as I think it should because Crimson Mode can delete up to 15k any way it wants. So it could delete, like, 2 middle bodies, a big body, and a small body. And I feel like not a lot of decks, like, play it. But it's still a really good card.
Yeah, I guess since I don't really remember this set too much, I don't want to put it too high. I mean, Takamikazuchi was pretty good.
But now obviously you can't even play it now.
Yeah.
So in
so
retrospect,
maybe like, I don't know, B.
Yeah, I think we put in the B tier.
I definitely don't want. Definitely don't think crappy or don't get me started.
No. It's a good set. It's just there's still not like. I don't even think Omnimon decks play Omnimon Ace anymore. Like, the best stuff from this set they play is just Miraculous Mega Knight. Because that's, like, your trap card, whatever. So there's, like, not a lot of stuff from this set that shows up anymore. Which is crazy to think, because it's not like that long ago. Alright, now we got Digimon Liberator EX7. So, obviously, the Liberated webcomic. Got the Zafagamon line. We had the Chaparomon line, Sendromon. We had... What were the secret rares in this one? You had the Vortex Resonance or whatever that option card was. Yeah, and what was the other one?
I honestly don't remember. I say that a lot. I will say, though, like, I mean... Even if I don't remember what the secrets were for this set, I don't really remember the set very much anyway.
Oh, it was the freaking Three Musketeers thing.
Okay. I don't know. I think the Digimon Liberator, like the webcomic, has been really good for the card game, just being a place to introduce new Digimon into
the problem is that the cards in this, they came out at a power level that was below what we play currently. Never mind back then. So like nothing from this set really sees play.
Yeah, I think like Digimon Liberator itself, like the web,
Like the
like
best
web
card
comic
in this is the Shoto.
yeah. Yeah, I guess it's like another set that I think to me just like showcases that like I don't know, you don't need to rely on like the video games or the TV shows and just like kind of reuse the same Digimon over and over again. You can introduce new Digimon through the webcomic.
Getting new Digimon was great.
But I mean, but that's not really like in the game itself. That's like something else that they did to enable the game to work, in my opinion. So maybe not superior mode, maybe not an all-time set.
No, all time.
No, I said maybe not superior mode, maybe not all time.
Oh, I want to go crappy.
Like, yeah, I'm not even gonna say B. I mean, we'll go with crappy. It's fine.
Like the power level is just too low. If you can't play like any of the cards in the set, it doesn't matter how cool the cards are.
No, I mean
like if you want to play,
that's basically what I'm saying. Like
if you want to play EX7 block constructed, then fine.
The only redeeming thing I'm saying about it is that we have the webcomic.
No, I hear you.
Digimon, so.
I hear you. All right, so then after this, we had the Special Release Booster 2.0, which was BT18 and some of BT19. So they gave us all new Lucemon support, which sucked. Millenniumon support, which I gave you a lot of Millenniumon stuff, Josh, and you love to play the janky black decks and stuff, which it's part black, but even you didn't put it together, so that sucked. It had the new hybrid stuff. It had all the new hybrid stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember it had Huan Kunmon, which was really good for the Magnamon BT16 deck.
Yep. Yeah, Huan Kunmon was really good. No, that came out in EX6. That Huan Kunmon came out in EX6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one you're thinking of, that unsuspense and everything.
Huh.
That was EX6.
See, this is why you shouldn't have me on the podcast.
This had Fish Liberators in it, like the first Fish Liberators. Yeah, it did have the what was that? What hybrid cards were there in this that made it like really good? I don't remember. This was all like the multicolor hybrid stuff, but there were some good cards in it for the hybrids. But overall, I don't remember too much pushing the needle. I remember the secret rares were all bad. It was like Susanumon Ace, which was bad. The Zed Millenniumon, which was bad. And the Satan mode, which was pretty bad. Lucemon, like Lucemon isn't a deck. I gotta say, like this was when like products started getting back up again, because I think stores were getting like more excited again, because like we went through like 3 or 4 sets of like low, like people wanted the cards and couldn't get it. So this is when the stock started going back up again. But I don't think it was that good of a set.
Yeah, my best memory with this set is that we went to the 3v3 case tournament.
Yeah, and did awful.
and by that it was just like, it was fun. It was a fun 3v3 tournament, but they started like 2 hours late, and we drove like 3 hours to get there.
It was like over 2 hours. It was like almost 3 hours late.
So, yeah.
Ridiculous.
So let's not get too much into that.
Yeah, don't get me started. No, this is like a crappy to me. I think
Yeah, I'm not. There's nothing in this set that I can think of that I'm really like playing.
Yep. All right, then we got EX8 Chain of Liberation. This had some goat stuff. One of your favorites, Josh.
I know, rocks. Yep. And I also built the Tyrannomon deck, but never actually played
Tyrannomon.
it.
Yeah, why didn't you whip that out tonight? You didn't bring it?
No, I didn't bring it. It's back home. Was it around? It's around this set that we start seeing like the more trait stuff, right? Like Liberator trait.
Yep.
Because we don't.
That definitely really took off though in BT21.
Oh yeah, I mean like, well, especially after
like as how crazy it is now. It was more BT21.
Yeah. Well, wait, and EX8 only came out like last December.
Yeah. It's been a year. About a year.
So we saw the Liberator stuff. Then after that we saw the starter decks that had adventure traits.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I really like rocks. I love playing rocks.
Dinomon, like you mentioned, was
Yeah.
a popular one.
I mean, for me, I think because you start to see now, this is another one of those like the Blastace thing. When you start to see those traits introduced as like archetypes, which has pluses
But
and minuses.
I still don't
know.
think that still wasn't like this set though. They weren't going into it.
They didn't.
like
I mean, it didn't really.
Like you, just because your Sunarizamon can search a rock, mineral, and a Liberator doesn't mean it's all like.
Yeah, but like
you
you're
know,
starting to see it introduced in this
yeah, but
set. Doesn't mean it's like
your stuff isn't digivolving on top of Liberator. It still has to digivolve on top of black rock mineral.
That's fair. But I mean, like, but I don't know.
It's
You're
not
seeing
as
like
much.
some of the
You're-
tamers and
ma-
stuff have traits.
If you want to tell me you're seeing the beginnings of what it's going to end up being, then that's fine.
yeah,
But
it's introduced.
I don't think it's to the extent that you want to put it at for
All
that
right.
argument.
Fine,
But
all time.
well, let's go over. Well, we didn't even finish going over what was in the set. The best thing of this set was the Gallimons. This was the Gallimon set.
Oh,
You
yeah,
had-
Medieval Gallimon.
You had the whole X antibody line, which we all know how busted Growlmon X is, Gallimon X, and we have Medieval Gallimon as the other secret
who
rare.
makes every tier 3 deck into a tier 1
Yep,
deck.
yep.
Yeah.
If your deck's a tier 2, it makes it a tier 1. If it's a tier 3, it's now a tier 1.5.
Yeah.
Just put in 4 medievals
Yeah.
and you got a shot.
Definitely my favorite thing is like, oh, this deck really works. I love playing,
Yep.
I don't know, Agumon Typal or whatever. And it's just like, oh, but it has Medieval Gallimon at the top.
Yep.
So,
Oh, I just remembered something else that was in 2.0 that I really liked. Bees. The Royal Base,
yeah.
Bees. Yep, but
Yeah.
that wasn't a good deck. So we don't talk about bees. Listen, Chain of Liberation, this is like I think it's an all-time.
yeah.
I don't think it did enough to like change the game to make it superior mode, but it's definitely like an all-time. Like it had so many bangers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, EX7 also had Hexablow that pops up now and then, but it's more like a tech card. Every once in a while I remember something. All right. Special Release Booster 2.5.
This had Zenith and Galacticmon in it, and Ragnarok Cannon.
Yep.
So, superior mode for sure.
No, wasn't that in 21? Wasn't the Galactimon in 21?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the next
Yeah,
one.
it's in World Convergence.
Wait, so which set is this?
Okay. This one had the Crossheart stuff, which was okay. More Blue Flare stuff, which wasn't that good. It was based on like the Cross Wars manga, was like some of this set. But this also had Chronicles and that other one, the Valdermon, the
Yeah,
Chaosmon Valderarm one.
I'm gonna set this one out because obviously I don't remember this set
Wait,
at
wait,
all.
you'll remember some of these cards. All right, so obviously Oryukumon Ace, which is one of your
Oh
favorite
my
cards
God,
of all
I
time,
hate
Josh.
that card so much.
Valderarm, which is just like a great card. Omnimon X Antibody.
Oh, is this the one that has?
Zephagamon Ace.
Oh yeah.
Yep, those
Yeah,
were the
oh, yeah.
secrets.
I
and then
opened the SP
Alphamon.
Zephagamon Ace.
Yep,
from this
yeah,
set.
you opened the SP Zephagamon Ace. Yep.
And we got Cool Boy and a Mechamon in this set, right? The Liberator ones.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So this was a pretty good set.
Yep, and it also had the BT19 Tamer stuff. So it had the Sakuyamons that got really good. That went along with the Sakuyamon X from EXA. So this was kind of like the boost, the set that really boosted Sakuyamon to be really good with its X Antibody line from the previous set. The Gallimon stuff, the Tamer was good. I don't think the other stuff was all that good. And then the because like you just kept the X Antibody stuff anyway. And then Henry, like Mega Gargamon stinks. So, where would you put 2.5, Josh? It's better than 2.0.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. B.
Yeah, I think B.
Okay.
It's like a strong B because like Omnimon X Antibody, like this is the set that made Royal Knights come back because of Cool Boy and everything, but a lot of people don't want Royal Knights to be a thing. All right, then we merged. Japan and the West came together.
Okay, now we have
in harmony.
Now we have Galacticmon.
Yeah, now we have BT21 World Convergence, Galactimon. We had the whole adventure decks in the adventure set.
Yep.
Heroes was a deck that popped up. Appmon came in with Gaiamon.
Appmon, yeah.
We had more armors from this set.
Yeah.
We had more Gamamon stuff. We had more Hunter stuff.
Oh, we got some new Justimon stuff. Is this did Devices start around here?
Devices was 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah. That was 2.5.
But I feel like there was.
There might have been more devices in this set, but the Justimon line itself was in 2.5.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like there was like a something. Maybe I'm totally misremembering.
The secret rares in this set were Gaiamon and the Adventure Tai, the white one.
Oh yeah, the Adventure Tai, yeah.
So like Adventure was a really fun archetype that a lot of like new players could get into because they had the starter decks.
Yeah.
Heroes did some stuff like that won some tournaments. You had Galactimon, which Josh is still trying. Still trying with.
Stay tuned for.
Hey, no, I don't know if this will come out before or after. You can't stay tuned. Appmon, of course, is Appmon. Maybe the new Dogatch will do something. But what do you think for this set being our first like?
Okay, so
unification set.
Okay, so since I was originally for EX8 with the Liberator trait, I was going to say like changes the game because of the traits, but you held me off from saying that. So I'm gonna say it for this one because you have adventure, and you have that
hero Appmon.
Yeah, exactly. The new ways of playing, the new ways to build decks. That like I am a little worried that they'll introduce too many traits.
We've already started to see that with Hootie and CS overlapping a lot.
And it's like it is worrisome, like having I think a trait that like out of the box you can build a deck, and then the next set comes out and you build a new deck. Sometimes it's nice to not have to worry about that. But I'm gonna say superior mode because of the
spicy
because of the introduction of all these traits.
Nice. All right, next we got EX9. Versus Monster. This was like the DM set, so kind of what you said with the traits. This is all DM trait. The secret rares in this set were the Machine Dramon, which was really good, and what was the other secret rare, Josh? The other secret rare is not that good. Oh, it was Chimeramon, the DM version 4 Chimeramon. So we opened a lot of this set.
Yeah,
just because it was cheap. Because no one bought it.
Yeah, but no, you used it to effectively for draft prizing.
Yep.
The cube.
Yep.
Which everybody should make a Digimon cube and try it out. It's a lot of fun. But I'm gonna say B.
We had puppet support. This was Kaguyamon stuff, so the yellow purple puppets.
Yep. Oh yeah, we get like so like. It seems like we get a couple new Liberator cards with like every set. I don't know.
Also in just to backtrack, BT21 also had Medusamon. Just speaking of Liberator, not that Medusamon really did anything, but maybe with the new stuff from BT24,
it's good to get
some...
that. Good to get that little trickle of like, here's some cards from the webcomic.
Well, listen, the DM stuff, not very good. Right now, we're going to get to just the next set. But right now, the DM stuff, not too good. Machine Dramon's like, okay. The Puppetmon stuff was hype, but never really came around to anything. So where would you put versus monster?
I'm gonna say B, like pretty middle of the road. I wouldn't say I don't think it's crappy. So
I think it's kind of crappy.
you think so?
Yeah, like I think 90% of the
Maybe
thing
because
is
it's
like
so...
pretty unplayable, and I don't think it'll be playable anytime
Okay.
soon.
Well, maybe okay. Yeah, put it in crappy, and you know what? And thinking about it, like it kind of goes back to what I was saying about world convergence with like this only apply. This is like only good like out of the box, right? It's
yeah.
like what's the what do they call it when you need too many cards to like a support like one like an archetype? There's a word in like Magic that they use like
parasitic.
parasitic.
Or,
Yeah. I don't know. Like, do I? Maybe I want to play Analog Man. In my current Justimon deck, which I do.
You know what this set had though that we forgot about? It wasn't a secret rare, but it was the most expensive card in the set for a while. The new Alter S.
Oh, okay.
So that was a good card. That was like a chase card. That and Machine Dramon are like the two chase cards, but
But
I
like,
don't think you can save that.
I mean, the cards that are like, oh, put a card face down underneath at the bottom of the card, like that only works in the DM deck.
Yep.
So like, which is the point, I guess. But then it's like, you don't want to play those cards most of the time in any other deck.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yeah, because there are like some cards that are like, oh, this would be all right, but I don't want to be putting my stuff face down in anything else. All right, moving on. BT22 Cyber Eden. So this introduced the CS archetype. It did add some more DM cards, which is what I kind of allude to. This added some more version 2 cards, which made Machine Dramon really good. That had the Vademon.
Oh yeah.
And the Vegemon. So those 2 cards alone like made version 2 Machine Dramon like a top deck for a while. But yeah, this introduced like the CS stuff. It had Alphamon.
We got Eaters.
Eaters, yep. You got Eaters. I wouldn't use the royal we for we got Eaters. Josh likes any deck that he can put more than 4 of a single card into.
It's true.
Venmon, Eater species. I'm surprised you never made an Abatamon deck.
I almost did. Actually, that was in Versus Monsters too, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I actually did almost do that, but I never did. But it's also like, all I do is play black deck. I can't build every black deck.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, overall, I'd say pretty solid set.
It added some concerning cards though. The CS rookies, like we're seeing it now with Hootie.
Yeah.
Digivolving yourself.
Yeah.
Could be concerning.
It is a fun little callback to the game, and like, de-digivolving over and over again to get the best Digimon, but yeah, that could be a problem. But it only works with other CS cards, so...
This had Diaboromon stuff too, but again, we haven't really seen Diaboromon stuff do too much, but this is probably the best Diaboromon support since EX6 that the deck got. And finally got a second errata, which they've been asking for since BT5 when the first one came out. Trying to remember what else was in there. There was some Lord Nightmon stuff, which never really did anything.
I think like I feel like with this set and then Hacker Slumber, like, which I know we'll get to, I do feel like there's a lot of CS cards that you could build like a lot of different CS decks.
Yeah, for sure. You can kind of toolbox different things. I'm trying to remember, what was the like Liberator line that was in this one?
It wasn't Ghost, because that's Hacker Slumber, right?
Yeah. Wasn't Ghost. Oh, it was the second Centralmon line with Niabutmon.
Oh, yeah.
And it was also the Ariamon, the second fish line.
Yeah. Okay.
So those weren't that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do anything. So okay, where do we put Cyber Eden? Oh, Omnimon became a top deck in this.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that. Nokia with her stuff, very very strong deck. And if Greymon could maybe get Greymon X back, then maybe we'd see Yuko doing something for Greymon decks.
Oh yeah, no. Instead,
But
she's relegated
the
to
rest-
eaters.
Don't say she's relegated to Eaters. Eaters isn't a thing, Josh. Stop trying to make Eaters a thing.
Well, in any case,
Stay tuned. Like,
well, but she is if without like you said, like basically you're only gonna play her in eaters.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm gonna say B. I mean, I do think that like CS is something you could build in a bunch of different ways. I do like that. I don't know if I'd put it all timer though. And I definitely don't think I put it in superior mode.
Yeah, I can't argue. I can't argue with you. I think it could maybe be an all time. Like, it does a lot of stuff that, like, the Adventures did, because, like, you know, obviously you can Digivolve any way you want in the CS, but then they're, like, breaking it with the rookies.
Yeah.
Which is, like I said, concerning.
I guess maybe we see, this is one of those sets where it's, like, too recent to really say. Maybe it's, like...
And this and Adventure are, like, the two decks, like, two archetypes as well, that we're seeing more and more, where very tamer reliant lately too.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you can do like you can Digivolve into basically any Digimon you want, because we're trait locking them, or, you know, like making it all same trait can Digivolve. But you to actually do things, you need these tamers.
Yeah.
So it's making it like...
Yeah, I think that happens a lot more in 23.
Yeah. All right, next we got EX10 Sinister. This was the bad guy set. Black War Greymon Ace on the box art. But again, he's a Greymon, so he doesn't have any good decks to go into. We had Dark Masters, which I put together. It's a fun deck, but it's not going to like do anything. It's a slow deck.
We got some pretty good Myotismon cards for the
Yep.
Myotismon loop, or for the new Myotismon loop deck.
Yep.
And most importantly, Rocks. We
Rocks,
more Rocks.
yep,
We got
Rocks.
Magnetic Dramon.
Rocks is probably like the best and only deck to come out of this.
Yeah.
We also got the evil like Leviathan, Deusmon, Atmon stuff, but that wasn't good.
I mean, for Rocks here, we got the new Pyramidi, we got Magnetic Dramon, we got
Yep.
new Close, we got her closest
Emblem, yep, the emblems are strong.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is another set that I would put in B. But for the I really like Rocks, and I've always liked Myotismon, although like it's not been very good. But then again, like I don't know, maybe because it really only supported one deck, it fits in crappy also. I wouldn't, and again, this is not a set I would put in all time or superior mode for sure.
Trying to remember what else they had in there. Like Rocks was very good, but I don't know if that can pull it out of like
crappy.
Yeah, because it had like Bogger Army, but again, like Bogger Armies.
I mean, like
much.
The Bogger Army
more,
Blastmon you're playing in Rocks.
Yep, that's right. More Rock support. I don't know. I think I gotta put it in the crappy.
Okay.
Like Black War Greymon Ace, it just needed more. Like you can't tell me it's a Black War Greymon set and then do that.
I think my only argument for B is that I love Rocks. So
yeah, no, Rocks is great. Listen, without Rocks, this would have had like nothing, and it would have been a don't get me started. They gave us a villain set, but had no good cards. They don't care about the villains. If it ain't Ty, you know, if it ain't Davis, they ain't gonna give us shit. You know, like that would have been my rant there. All right, last set, the most recent one, BT23, Hacker Slumber, the Hootie set.
Hootie.
Yep. We got we got a lot of Royal Knights. So Royal Knights got a big buff.
Yep.
Jessmon got a big buff. The new Jessmon's really good.
Yep.
I actually like the Poseidon for the apps. Like some of the new Poseidon stuff. I wish we had recorded a video for that.
We got new Justimon stuff.
Yep,
Hacker Slumber.
Justimon. Yep.
But I think like most importantly we have Hootie, which I do think like goes back to the maybe again it goes back to like the parasitic, I don't know, like
Yeah.
trait nature.
Yep.
And it does Hootie is exactly what you said for Cyber Eden. You see these decks that rely on tamers, right? Like the Hootie loop is so strong, but you need to have
Yeah.
Chitose out. Or if you want to digivolve Hootie onto Erica, you need to have 4 CS tamers to do it.
Yep.
It's really strong, but requires so much to like get you there. But it does kind of like build itself up, obviously, with like
Yeah.
the free play and all that, whatever.
And this set had more royal base support, which was good for
Yeah.
that deck.
And of
That
course-
deck needed a lot.
It has Zaxxon.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it had more Eater support too.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, for the Justimon, again, I'm rating these partially on vibes of the decks that I like. I had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun playing Justimon since this set came out, and I do really like the CS options of like do something, and when you attack your CS, use it. And obviously, like you can use that in the option-based Justimon deck. I am already feeling like Comet Hammer is like an all-timer card. But I mean, obviously, like again, like you can't use it a second time unless you have a CS Digimon.
Yep.
But I don't know. I would put this one in. Hootiemon is really, really strong. I put this in B.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Again, I think like it does like more CS stuff does help make CS more toolboxy, and you can build a bunch of different ways still. But I'm not gonna say crappy. I'm not gonna say don't get me started. But I don't think it belongs in all time or superior.
It does also have the Mastemon stuff too.
That's true.
Okay, all right, hear me out. If we're putting Hacker Slumber in B, I want to move Cyber Eden up to all time.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of what makes Hacker Slumber even like decent is the
it's
CS rookies.
The CS like Palmon. Yeah.
Because that's what makes
that-
Hootie as one of the best decks. That's
Yeah.
what makes CS Mass Day really good.
Yeah.
Is just being able to digivolve and
Digivolve
use the
your-
broken mechanic of the DNA.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
So okay, Josh, what do you think of our tier list here? Anything that you want to change or discuss a little more or anything?
No, I think it looks pretty good. I would hopefully where do you think we're gonna put BT24 when that comes out?
Oh, I don't know anything about this set. I don't know. Probably what's that? That's Time Stranger.
Oh yeah.
So
we're gonna get a TS trait.
yeah. Now we're gonna get the TS trait.
Yeah.
So if I were to guess, I'd probably say crappy.
No, we'll see.
We'll see. I don't know what they're gonna do for that mechanic.
Well, where would you put Hacker Slumber if they like ban or restrict like Hootiemon, for example?
If they. So if Hootie's just not a deck anymore, I mean that's a lot of stuff in there. It's probably a don't get me started.
Okay.
Because like if you take out Hootie, like Hootiemon herself, if you take Hootiemon herself out, that's like a third of the set probably.
Yeah.
Like all the tamers become bad now. Like all those Hootie rookies become like pretty bad because of that. The other Hootie level 4s aren't doing too much.
Erica isn't very good except in Eaters.
In Eaters. But
Yeah.
like that would be don't get me started. That would for a lot of the reasons that BT15 is a don't get me started because of Apocalypse, which Apocalypse of course deserved to be banned, but it's just like having your secret rare and something that your set is built around that much be like removed just like destroys anything from the set.
I think if they do anything for the Hootie deck, which maybe people in the comments sound off, you probably have opinions on this. Chitose would probably be the one that you would restrict.
I would say Chitose or even the Shaku.
Yeah, the Shaku would do.
Because getting rid of the CS DNA would mean you can't de-digivolve it. Like,
Yeah,
and having
yeah.
only one in there means you can only really do it once
Yeah.
unless you die and bring it back from the trash.
Yeah.
So, and I think keeping Chitose is fine because it still lets you do the Hootie thing of going wide with Chitose.
Yeah.
So I think if they were to restrict anything, it should be the Shaku.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
You know, because then you could get one play off where you can get like 4 checks in a turn or something, but you know, you're not gonna. I guess you could still OTK because you could Alliance, right? 2 checks, DNA into Shaku, D-Digivolve, Alliance again, 4 checks, DNA into your Pyildra, 5th check on Suspend Kill.
Maybe they do something really crazy. Like,
But again, you're looking for one Shaku now.
maybe they do something really crazy, like pair ban the Palmon, Terriermon, like Kagurumon, so you can't
with Hootie.
with Hootie
You-
or
you-
with each other. Like you can only like a 3-way pair ban.
No, you can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, you can only
You,
play
you're
the
gonna
Palmon.
destroy the regular CS deck. You could,
Yeah, that's fair. That's
you
fair.
could pair ban with Hootie.
You could pair ban with Hootie.
With
yeah.
Hootiemon.
Yeah.
But I think probably the cleanest, safest way is just
Shakumon.
Shaku because
Yeah.
he is the CS DNA, and that is what allows you to de-digivolve it because it has to be a CS Digimon for you to
Yeah.
de-digivolve yourself. So, you know, if they want to touch something, that's what I think. I think it should be the Shaku. Just get rid of that thing. That's the combo that
Yeah.
makes it very difficult, you know.
Yeah.
And since it's a level 5 DNA, you just need another level 4, which Chitose plays. So that's why it's so easy. Because, anyway. But, yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Join the Empire. Join the Emperor and the Court Jester here.
No.
Look, he makes me laugh every time. That's why he is the Court Jester.
very
But comment down below. Look at him go. Oh, he only plays the hits, folks. Make sure you comment down below what you think of the tier list. What would you move up? What would you move down? Etc. Etc. Josh, anything you want to say?
If you want, sound off in the comments where which one of these you'd put the starter decks into.
Oh yeah. If you like any of the starter decks, maybe we'll do a starter deck tier list, Josh, one time. But oh, one last thing, guys. If you made it this far in the video, comment Jester. Thank you. Bye.